Surprised yet? I think a lot of people are. Game 6 of the NBA IHSAA Finals. It's the Harrison Raiders and the Plainfield Quakers. Who's going to win it here tonight? Plainfield, could they win it all tonight? Or will Harrison force a game 7 back at Plainfield? We are shocked to say this, but welcome back to the Raider Fieldhouse. It's Game 6 of the NBA IHSAA Finals. A game winner last night, hugely, by the Raiders, and it was shot by Luke Dockery. And huge practice news from earlier this afternoon. Nick Green is out with a concussion, and Colin Schmidt out with a broken foot. Green, Schmidt not playing, but you know who got the time? But you know who got the minutes for the Raiders taking place of Schmidt? Will Lewis. He really needed that. Will Lewis still on the starting block. And how about Daniel Eck starting for the Raiders? Same as Henry Reipinger. Great game gonna happen tonight from the Raider Fieldhouse. Harrison looking to win Game 6. Looking to tie Plainfield, and we are underway in Harrison. And already great start. Chalet back to Reipinger. It's Botsford for 3. No, it's Lewis. Was that Will Lewis? I think it was Will Lewis. Not a Botsford, it was Will Lewis. Jackson gives it to Isaac Stead. Stead back to Roden. Zach Roden for 3. Plainfield in their Navy uniforms tonight. Here's Stead. Covering Lewis, but Lewis is still there. Lewis. And it is a Botsford dunk. Botsford slams it in for Game 6. Stead back to Roden. Giving it to Horner. Horner slams it in, and we are tied. Horner slams it in as well. Tie game. And here we go once again from Harrison. Stead there. Lewis looking. And it's a Chalet dunk. Jacob Chalet slams it in. Here's Isaac Stead. Back to Horner. Horner! The 2, no good. Chalet with the rebound. Here's Reipinger with it. Reipinger. Oh, and it's blocked again. And here's Chalet with it. Back to Reipinger. Henry Reipinger for 3. Quakers down by 5. Here is Roden. Roden gives it back to Stead. To Horner. Horner back to Ferris. Ferris for 2. Ferris for 2. And here is Chalet. Chalet there. Jackson with the defense. Eck, the 2, no good. Here's Jackson giving it to Roden. Roden, the 2, no good, and it is blocked. Chalet with the block. Jacob Chalet's defense has been outstanding, and we haven't heard this name in a while. Here comes Eric Moyers out to the court. Moyers and Trey Davis out there on the court. Here is Stead. Back to Roden. Back to Horner. Horner steps out of bounds. And it will be Raider ball. And here we go again from Harrison. Lewis has it from the pass in from Davis. Here's Lewis. And the pass is stolen by the Quakers. Horner. Quick pass. Said for 2. It's a 1-point game. And here's Will Lewis. Lewis has it. Said knocks it out. Lewis still has it. Said, great defense by Isaac Said. Here's Lewis again. And it's stolen. Said from half court. Cannot drain it. Moyers. At the end of 1, it's 10-9. It is a low-scoring game in Harrison. The Raiders have the lead. Can the Raiders win Game 6 to force Game 7? Here we go again from Harrison. The Quaker fans, they are on their feet tonight. And we know for a fact that the Raiders are also getting a new logo and a new center court logo as well. And they will be getting upgraded uniforms as well. And the Quakers getting a brand new arena as well. But yeah, the Quaker fans should be on their feet here, as they know that they could clinch the final. They could clinch the championship if they win tonight. Jackson back to Said. Said for 2. To the lead goes the Quakers. Lewis has it. Here is Said. Oh, Lewis. Oh, what a great job by Lewis there. Roden covering, but Lewis will score. Lewis will score. Said gives it to Horner. Horner. Austin Horner for 2. Quakers back up front. Here is Chalet again. Chalet has it, but Jackson knocks it out. Chalet. Oh, Jackson knocks it out again. But it will still go out of bounds, and it is Raider ball again. Here's Lewis. Back to Botsford. Botsford for 3. Here's Stead. Giving it to Horner. Back to Jackson. Jackson for 2. And we are tied up at 15. Everybody's on their feet. Here is Chalet. Chalet with it. Jackson there. Jackson steals it. Jackson for 2. Plainfield back up front. And here it comes a heavy defense for the Quakers. Lewis there. Stead. Heavy pressure on Lewis. Horner with the block. Ferris with the steal. Jackson. Horner. Horner for 3. Timeout. Harrison. Quiet crowd here at the Raider Fieldhouse. And the defense for the Quakers already outstanding. And here we go again. Looks like that Wiederholt, Overton, and Perry is coming into the game for the Harrison Raiders. After that short timeout, here we go again. And here's Moyers. Moyers gives it to Irwin. Oh, Horner. Oh, Perry will pick it up. Perry for 2. Quaker defense turning it on in the second in the second quarter. Wiederholt steals it from Hummel. Gives it back to Perry. Perry. Pass to Wiederholt. Pass back to Horner to Perry. Kyle Perry for 3. And it's quickly turned into a 10-point lead. And the pass goes out of bounds. Horner knocks it out of bounds. And here comes Trey Davis. Moyers to the sideline. Broughton there. Look at Overton. covering Broughton. Heavy pressure, and Grady Broughton for 3. Overton, pass to Jackson. Quick pass to Horner. Austin Horner for 2. And the Quakers look to pull away here. Broughton loses it. Perry. No, it's Jackson. Jackson slams it in. Look at the block from Horner. Horner blocks it again. Here we go, and the pass is stolen by Davis. Horner with the block again. How many blocks is that for Austin Horner tonight? No, that was Overton. And Ben Wiederholt for 3. At the end of the first half, the Quakers turn up. It's 32-18. And the Quaker defense, outstanding here in Harrison. Welcome back to the Raider Fieldhouse. And we were listening to the crowd in this halftime. They were murmuring. Mostly, it was the Quaker fans that were murmuring. And here we go, Perry out there giving it to Overton. Overton back to Jackson, back to Perry. Kyle Perry for 3. And the Quakers looking very strong here. Here's Botsford. Oh, Wiederholt steals it, and he will slam it in. Ben Wiederholt slams it in. It's a dunk by Wiederholt, and here we go. Here's Lewis. And a 3 by Daniel Eck. Finally, 20 points on the board for the Raiders. No, that was Reipinger for 3, not Eck. Perry to Wiederholt. Wiederholt slams it in again. Wiederholt, great job. Great beginning to the half by the Quakers. Here's Lewis. He will lose it. Horner! No! Yes! Horner with the dunk. What a dunk from Austin Horner. Outstanding dunk by Austin Horner. Lewis there. And here we go again. Aiden Botsford for 3. That was a wide open 3. Perry, pass to Horner, pass to Overton. Cooper Overton for 3. It's a 20-point game. Jackson almost steals it from Chalet. And here we go for 2. It is Eck. Daniel Eck for 2. Overton gives it to Horner. Horner. Jackson. Eli Jackson for 2. Timeout Harrison. And the Quakers have a 20-point lead in the third quarter. Fantastic game indeed here from Harrison. The Raider Fieldhouse is not liking this one quite one bit. Quick timeout. Pat Green just wanted to say a few quick words, and we could tell that she was displeased with how her team is playing right now. Irwin there. Look at this. Wiederhold cannot block it. For two, is it Chalet? No, it's Moyers. Eric Moyers for two. Eli Jackson from long range. The three, no good. Irwin, rebound. Here is Moyer. No, Trey Davis slams it in. And the Raiders are closing back in on the Quakers. Horner gives it to Wiederholt. And the pass is stolen by Davis. Here's Gray Irwin. And Lewis. Oh, Wiederholt with the block. And Wiederholt for three. Man, great game so far. Great turnout indeed. Wiederholt again with the block. Here is Overton. Cooper Overton for three. Overton again for three. Overton there. Cannot steal it. Irwin. Trey Irwin for long range. Overton to Perry. Kyle Perry will get the three down quickly. Here's Irwin. Jackson gets it, but it goes out of bounds. It's Harrison ball. Here comes Grady Broughton, and he is coming in for Will Lewis. Lewis walking off slowly. Broughton for three. And the three is no good. 55-36. At the end of the three, the Quakers, huge lead. And the Raider fans know that Plainfield is just one more quarter away from winning the finals, winning the title. Kyle Perry looking to lead the Quakers back to a championship. Welcome back to Harrison. Final quarter, maybe, of the season. As the Raiders know that the season is about to come to an end if they lose this one. Plainfield, they could clinch the title after winning tonight. Here's Broughton. Broughton trying to start the quarter out right. They do, but it's not Broughton. It's Moyers for three. Eric Moyers for three. Here's Overton. Quick pass to Jackson. Jackson back to Horner. Horner for two. Nice shot there. Here is Broughton. Grady Broughton for three. And the crowd roars. Perry. Jackson. Eli Jackson for long range. 60-42. Oh, Overton knocks it out. Here is Chalet. And it is stolen. Wiederholt for three. And the Quakers, they are coming back. Here's Botsford. Botsford has it. For two, it's Broughton. Broughton will score. Overton, back to Perry. Kyle Perry for three. Here we go. Botsford has it again. Here's Chalet. Oh, and it is stolen by the Quakers. Wiederholt is going to slam it in. What a slam dunk by Ben Wiederholt. And the Quakers are closing in on that final point of the final Total score of 96 to win it. For 3, it's Harrison. Here is Perry. Back to Wiederholt. Giving it back to Perry. Kyle Perry for 2. The Quakers. They are trying to win it. Here's Botsford with it. Botsford has it. And it is out of bounds. It goes out of bounds. And the Quakers, they are trying to win it here. Lewis and Davis is coming back into the game. And here we go. Lewis. Oh, how about that 2-pointer there? Great 2-pointer there from the Raiders. Perry, back to Wiederholt. Ben Wiederholt for 3. The Quakers, they are very good tonight. Wiederholt has 18 tonight. Here is Chalet. Chalet has it. And it is stolen. Overton coming, and he will slam it in on Chalet's head. He will dunk it on Jacob Chalet. Overton said, "Not so fast, Jacob." And the Quakers, they are closing in on the final score. But right now, Harrison, they still are making those threes. And a few more stops and a lot more threes for the Raiders, and they could get back into this one. Perry, oh, he will miss the 2. Eck with rebound. Here's Chalet. Perry with the block. No, it was Jackson with the block. Here's Overton, back to Perry. Perry slams it in. And here we go. The Quakers. 77 to 52. Here's Chalet, back to Eck. Eck has it. And it is blocked again. But Eck will go up and score. The defensive masterclass is crazy for the Quakers. And the pass is stolen. And here we go. And the 2 is made. And here comes the Raiders. Eck for 2. 77-56 Quaker lead. Wiederholt. Ben Wiederholt from long range for 3. 16 points away from the title. Lewis. There. For 3, it's Trey Davis. Trey Davis for 3. Horner there. Jackson. Quick pass back to Wiederholt. Back to Perry. Giving it to Horner. Horner from half court. No good. Botsford gets it back. And here we go. Oh, and it is blocked by Perry. Crazy block. Perry for 2. I'll tell you who is closing in, and that is the Raiders, though. The Harrison Raiders closing in. Overton seals it away. Jackson, back to Horner. Horner from half court. Can't drain it. Jackson gives it back to Perry. Perry gonna go for a half quarter. From long range, no good. Jackson gets it back. Here is Overton. Overton from half court. He can't drain it. Chalet with it. And here we go. And the 3 is made. And here comes the Raiders. Here's Wiederholt. Ben Wiederholt from half court. Wiederholt. Oh, man. Wiederholt hits it from half court. Here's Will Lewis. Overton. Heavy defense by Overton. Lewis holds it. Back to Botsford. Botsford has it. Back to Davis. Trey Davis for 3. Pass to Overton. Pass to Horner. Horner from half court. Tried to pull Wiederholt there, but could not. And here comes the Raiders. Davis for 2. The Quakers, are they choking here? And the pass is stolen by Botsford. Here's the three. And the three is good. The three is good. It's Will Lewis for three. Lewis for three. Overton gives it to Wiederholt. Back to Overton. Overton for two. But the one thing that the Quakers need to be scared about is this Raiders team. The Raiders, they are closing back in. Here is Chalet. Back to Eck. Eck. Davis. Trey Davis for three. Once over 10-point lead. Once over 20 points. Now, the lead is gone. Horner from half court. It's an air ball. And in for the Raiders. Here comes Michael Hummel and Nathan Rockhill. Looks like that they took out Jacob Chalet. Why? I don't know. Here's Will Lewis. Lewis out there. Overton seals it. Gives it back to Wiederholt. Wiederholt for two. And the Quakers, they are trying their best to win it here. Lewis has it. And here we go again. Lewis. Hummel. Michael Hummel for three. Fantastic game from Harrison. Overton from half court. Cannot drain it. And it is rebounded by Botsford. Here's Daniel Eck. Eck for two. And here comes the Harrison Raiders again. Overton. Perry. Kyle Perry for three. 92-77. And I'll tell you what, the Quakers are there. Oh! What a block. What a block by Austin Horner. Horner blocks Hummel's three, but Harrison will get the ball back. Intense game from Harrison. Trying to force a game 7. Rockhill there. Look at the three. It is good. The three is good. Here we go. 12-point game. Overton. Back to Wiederholt. Wiederholt. He will step out of bounds. Oh my gosh. Wiederholt steps out of bounds. And here is Will Lewis. Lewis has it. Back to Eck. Eck. Back to Lewis. Will Lewis there. There. Horner with the block. Jackson giving to Horner. Horner steps out of bounds as well. Again, Horner goes out of bounds. And here comes the man, the myth, the legend, Jacob Chalet. Chalet trying to bring Harrison to a game 7. Look at the three. It is good. Was that Botsford? I think it was Botsford. I really couldn't tell there. Here's Overton. Overton to Horner. Horner. Jackson. Eck blocks it, but it's still 94-83. And here we go. Lewis has it. Will Lewis has the ball. Plainfield, they are just points away from winning. But Hummel for three. Hummel for three. And here is Overton. Overton, huge mistake. Steps out of bounds. Overton steps out of bounds. Great game. And here we go. Lewis Irwin for three. Great three by Grant Irwin. Irwin for three. And here we go. Overton with it. Overton steps out of bounds. And the Raiders are coming back. The Raiders are coming back. And here we go. Chalet. Here's Eck. Eck with it. Back to Reipinger. Back to Chalet. Henry Reipinger for three. This is huge. Overton there. Back to Wiederholt. Wiederholt steps back court. He steps back court. Are you kidding me? Back court violation, Ben Wiederholt. And here is Jacob Chalet. Chalet hands it off. He steps out of bounds. Lewis steps out of bounds. Oh my gosh. And here comes Zach Roden and others. Instead, Roden and Ferris is into the game. Fantastic game from Harrison. Jackson. From past half court to win it. He can't hit it. Horner picks it up. Horner to win it. No good. Botsford picks it back up. Botsford there. To Reipinger. Back to Eck. Eck. Trying not to lose it. Back to Botsford. To Chalet. Oh, and they will lose it there. Another ball is dropped. Stead from past half court to win it. Can't. Reipinger picks it back up. Crazy mistakes. Reipinger back to Eck. They will lose it again. Quakers will take the ball back. Stead. Full court shot to win it. No good, but Ferris picks it back up. Ferris. Half court to win it. Can't. Jackson picks it back up. Gives it back to Stead. Stead. Half court to win it. No good. Ferris picks it back up. Back to Stead. Stead. Half court again. No good. And this time Chalet gets it back. Crazy game. Here's Reipinger. Again. Oh my goodness. Harrison is selling. They are trying to win it. But then they're offense. But then the Quaker defense is just outstanding. Stead cannot hit the half court. Here's the shot. And we are tied. Botsford ties it up. Botsford ties it up. Jackson with it. Jackson, pass half court to win it. Can drain it. Stead picks it back up. Gives it back to Horner. Horner can hit it. Horner, half court. Can't hit it. Lewis picks it back up. We have never seen a choke like this before. Lewis gives it to Botsford, back to Chalet. Chalet, Game 7 is going to Plainfield. Plainfield chokes. And the Raiders come back to win it. 97-94, the final score. Plainfield sells it in the last quarter. And that will do it. The Raiders win it. Huge confidence boost. And we're heading to a Game 7. Raiders win it at home. Raiders take 3 games in a row. And they are trying to be the first team since Franklin to defeat the Quakers in the finals. Botsford is your New Balance player of the game. And that will do it. Thanks for watching, everybody.